If you also have these 12 traits, then believe me, you are very intelligent and no one can fool you. But if you do not have these 12 traits, then adopt them and become intelligent. Friends, if you have the patience of 10 minutes, then by the end of the video, you will become intelligent. It is said that intelligence is not sold in the market. It is true that if it was a saleable thing, then only the richest people in the world would have intelligence. We cannot buy intelligence with money, but with intelligence, we can earn a lot of money. So today in this video, we will know that the people who have these 12 traits are intelligent, and the people who do not have these 12 traits can become intelligent by adopting them. It is said that once the guru was telling about the importance of intelligence to his students. He was saying that the person who is intelligent never loses in life. He faces every situation boldly. Even the most difficult situation cannot unsettle him, whereas a foolish person becomes nervous and gets disoriented, even when faced with a little difficult situation and gives up. This world makes a foolish person even more foolish, whereas intelligent people do not fall into anyone's trap. Other people cannot take advantage of them easily. That is why all of you must become an intelligent person, because this world is very, very mean. It does not allow unintelligent people to live. That is why if you are deceived, unloved, or if you want to avoid being used by someone, then you will have to become wise. After listening to the guru's words, a student stands up and says to the guru, "Gurudev, how will we know whether we are foolish or intelligent?" The guru smiles and says, "My dear son, today I will tell you about the 12 traits of intelligent people. If these traits are within you, then you are an intelligent person. And if these traits are not within you, then by adopting them, you can become an intelligent person." Then the guru says that the first trait of an intelligent person is that he always keeps learning something new. Because no one comes from his mother's womb having learned everything. In essence, he gets to learn something or the other only after birth. And the person who keeps learning in his life never loses, because the things learned in life never goes wasted. Everything has its own importance. That is why, whenever we learn something, it definitely helps us in our life, at some point or the other. It is not necessary that we learn something new in school only. We can learn anything from anyone. We can learn a lot from successful people. We can learn a lot from unsuccessful people. And we can learn a lot from even a beggar. Everything. Every human being has something or the other for us. If we learn all the things in the right way, then we can make a lot of progress in our life. As from a successful person, we can learn how he became successful and what methods he adopted. And from the unsuccessful person, we can learn that why he failed, what he has done, that he could not achieve success. Then after learning from it, we should not make that mistake. Our life is not so big that we make a mistake ourselves and then learn from it. That is why we should not forget the mistakes of others. We must learn so that we do not make the same mistake again. Then the guru says that the second trait of intelligent people is that they make good use of time. Son, the one who has mastered the time and adapted himself according to the time, then it means that he have learned the mantra of living a proper life. Time is an invaluable wealth. The importance of time takes us towards success in life. Once time is gone, it never comes back. Neither money nor power is more valuable than time in this world. Because when time does not support us, then these other things are of no use to us. Everyone in the world has been given equal time to live life, but not every person is able to use it properly. Time is an important part of our life, and without time, life cannot be even imagined. If time stops, then the entire nature will stop. Intelligent people do not do different work in the world, they just do that work in a different way. They spend every part of their time on necessary tasks. The major reason for failure in the world is not doing the right work at the right time. If you also want to become successful in your life, then first of all set your goal and make good use of time and work accordingly. Importance of time throughout the world is the same for animals and humans, because time is such a thing that if once you lose it, You cannot get it back at any cost. That is why all people should understand time and make good use of it. So we all know that time is the key to success, but the success of our life depends on how we are using our time. Time does not wait for anyone. It is always going on at its own pace. Be it a saint or a beggar, time has never waited for anyone. We all should make good use of time and do all our work as per time. Remember, wasting time is like wasting life. Then the guru explains the third trait and says that intelligent people like to live alone because they know that being alone is better in every situation than living among foolish and negative people. People who live alone have different qualities. My son, every person definitely has some qualities, but we develop that quality only when we spend time with ourselves while being alone. People who remain trapped among toxic people never get to know about their own qualities because they want to be like them after seeing others. But the person who lives alone is not influenced by anyone and does what he likes. The person who lives alone makes his own decisions, and the people who live in the crowd take decisions by asking people, which can often be wrong too. When we ask something to someone else, many things come in front of us, and after listening to those things, sometimes negativity comes within us, like he has this quality. Why this is not in me? He has done this. Why I can't do this? And thinking this again and again, our mind becomes sad, whereas a single person remains happy with the decision taken by him, because there is no one to tell him that what he can do and what he cannot do. A person who lives alone can know himself better. He can do his work well because there is no one around him to distract him. A person who lives alone can never depend on others. He does his work himself, due to which all his work gets completed on time, because he is well aware that this world is selfish. If we take even a little help from anyone, then the other person will always remind us of that favor. That is why he never takes any favor from anyone. Then the guru explains the fourth trait and says that intelligent people always speak less. Speaking less does not mean that you should not talk at all. What is meant by speaking less is that you should speak only as much as is necessary. Intelligent people listen more and speak less. They speak only as much as is necessary. They sit quietly and listen to what the other person is saying and then respond accordingly. When we listen to someone carefully, then we get to learn a lot of new things from that person. Whereas foolish people always keep blabbering without any reason and believe more in narrating their own views rather than listening to the other person. A person who speaks too much never gets a chance to learn anything new, whereas a person who speaks less never argues with anyone. If he doesn't seem to like anyone, he silently walks away from there. The same foolish person starts arguing even more, and even in his debate, he says something which he should not have said, and then it puts him in great trouble. Intelligent people speak only as much as is necessary and as much as is appropriate. He says his statement in less words, due to which the people in front of him listen more attentively to what he says. The same foolish person keeps saying the same thing again and again, and people neither pay attention to what he says, nor do they like to listen to him. Words are the weapon with which we attract people towards us. By playing with words, we can win anyone's mind, and intelligent people are good at this art. Then the guru explains the fifth trait and says that the intelligent people do not share their feelings with anyone because they know very well that the person who is our friend today can also become our enemy tomorrow. That is why they do not tell their own feelings, their secrets, their weaknesses, and the internal matters of their family to anyone. The same foolish people share everything going on in their mind, the things about their family and such things which they should keep secret, to their friends, to their neighbors, and to their relatives. And then when bad times come, they become victims of deception, and then they keep blaming others for their mistakes. Whereas wise people never expose their weaknesses to others, because they know very well that people can take advantage of their weakness any time. Because this world is very selfish, Here people keep taking advantage of the weaknesses of others. Here people support less and cheat more. But there are very few people who do not take advantage of the weaknesses and compulsions of others. Then Guru tells the sixth trait. He said that the intelligent people set one goal for themselves and keep working on it continuously, while foolish people set many goals at the same time, just as we do not wear many clothes at once. Similarly, we cannot do too many tasks simultaneously. Intelligent people know very well that they can do only one task at a time. They do not waste their time in different types of tasks. They have a goal and keep working on it continuously, due to which they get success very quickly. Whereas foolish people set many goals and then in result, not even a single goal of theirs gets accomplished, because when we work on many goals simultaneously, our time gets divided equally among them, due to which not a single task is completed, and then we leave every task incomplete. Whereas by keeping one goal, we concentrate completely on that goal, due to which our entire time is spent only on that, and our work gets completed. Then Guru explains the seventh trait and says that intelligent people never compare themselves with anyone. The person who compares himself with others is always unhappy, because all human beings in this world are different. All have different types of talents. All have different abilities to think and understand, and intelligent people know this very well. That is why they never compare themselves with others. Just as a mango plant cannot give all types of fruits, similarly, all types of qualities are not present in a human being. Different types of qualities and different types of talents are present in everyone, and after knowing and polishing these qualities and talents, one can become successful. But foolish people keep comparing themselves with others. Like, he has such a big house. Why don't I have one? He has done it. Why am I not able to do it? He has achieved such great success in business. But whenever I do business, I suffer only loss. All these negative things never let him succeed again. By comparing himself with others, he again becomes unhappy and is never able to recognize his inner qualities. An intelligent person never compares himself with anyone. He does not feel sad after seeing others' success, but learns from them and moves ahead and becomes successful by recognizing his own talent. Then the Guru explains the eighth trait and says that intelligent people never depend on others. They do not expect from anyone. Intelligent people complete their work themselves. They do not depend on anyone else to get their task done, and that's why their task gets completed in time. The same foolish people depend on others for most of their work. They hope that he will complete my work, and when their work is not completed on time, then they get worried, become sad, and their entire work gets spoiled. No one in this world has enough time to complete the work of others. Everyone remains busy in their own work. If you keep expectations from yourself, then all your work will be completed on time. And if you keep it from others, then all the work will remain incomplete. Intelligent people never take favors from anyone, nor do they expect anything from anyone. They complete their work themselves. Then the Guru says that ninth trait of intelligent people is that they always stay away from stress, anger, and worry. Anger is the biggest enemy of man, and every decision taken in anger always gets wrong. In anger, a man loses his ability to think, and he does such wrong things on which he regrets when his anger subsides. That is why a wise person always controls his anger, whereas foolish people start getting angry on small things and do not control their anger. And they say such things, or commit such mistakes in anger, that put them in great trouble later. An intelligent person never thinks about the past and future. He always lives in the present and enjoys his life. He never worries about anything. He only works for himself. He concentrates on his work and does not waste his time in unnecessary worries and stress, because he knows that nothing will happen by worrying. Whatever was to happen has happened, and whatever is to happen will happen. The person who is worried about small things, his life gets filled with difficulties and troubles. Foolish people are always worried about the past and the future, due to which they are unable to pay attention to their present, and gradually their worries take control of their mind and take them away from success, and then their entire life gets destroyed. Then Guru explains the 10th trait and says that intelligent people never trust anyone blindly. They first of all investigate things and events on the dint of their intelligence. They reach to the bottom of the truth and only then believes in it, no matter how many sweet words the other person used with him, no matter how much he tries to mislead him. But an intelligent person does not believe in what he says, unless he sees similarity in the actions and words of the other person. An intelligent person believes in facts and evidence. He believes only in what he sees with his eyes and hears with his ears. He pays attention to his actions rather than his words. That is why no one can easily deceive such a person. The same foolish people believe in anything, what anyone says, without thinking. And that's why anyone can fool such a person and take advantage of him. Then the Guru explains the 11th trait and says that an intelligent person considers laziness and procrastination as the biggest enemy of his life and stays away from them. That is why he never allows himself to become a victim of these habits, because the habit of postponing work never allows a person to move forward. This is a mental illness which is found in most of the people and which is the most important factor in their failure. Foolish people always show laziness in every work of them. They postpone every work till tomorrow, due to which tomorrow never comes, and in doing so, half of their life goes away. And by the time when they come to their senses, it has already been too late. Then the Guru explains 12th trait and says that intelligent people never accept defeat when they fail. Rather, they make their defeat their weapon, and after learning from it, they make a great comeback in their life. They never rest on their past successes, nor do they praise them, because they know very well that what they had gotten in the past and what they will get in the future is what they will work hard for today. Failures may make intelligent people sad for a while, but can never dissuade them, because intelligent people know that failure is not just a failure, but it is the learning that comes from their failure, which makes them aware of their mistakes and weaknesses, from which they can learn and prepare better next time. Intelligent people consider failures as an opportunity to learn and try to make good use of this opportunity, while foolish people are afraid of their failures. They get afraid and accept defeat easily and don't work for their future. That's why they remain far away from success. So friends, did you like this story? If yes, then tell us by liking this video and must press the subscribe button and hit that bell icon for more such inspirational and life-changing stories. And yes, if you have watched this video till the end, then believe me, by adopting these habits, you will definitely become an intelligent person one day, and no one can deceive you or make you fool in this world. And at the end also tell us that out of these 12 traits, how many traits did you already have?